Under starters' orders then, we are the World Series Showdown. Race 1 of the Manufacturer Series about to get underway. Tomoki Yamanaka leads the field over the line and down towards the first corner. The driver's weaving in the background there to try and get some heat into the tyres before they hit the braking zone of the first corner. But of course they're all spread out with this rolling start, so don't expect too many overtakes in the early stages of this race, especially as the driver's trying to get heat into their tyres. You can see the graphic on the right hand side of your screen there. ×2 fuel consumption, that's not much of a concern here, but ×6 tyre wear does mean that those soft tyres are going to wear out relatively quickly. Yeah, and Yamanaka really has to push at the start of this race to try and get away from the cars behind, use that soft tyre advantage. Still on board with Straka, still on board with the GTR. In front of us is Baptiste Beauvoir, in front of him is Kravchenko, and behind us is Adam Dupai. There's a bit of a gap now between us and Adam Dupai a second, and here's the overtaking opportunity I was talking about. Straka looking deep up the inside, almost tags Kravchenko there as well. Finally gets it done, but does he though? He goes a little bit deep on the exit. He'll have the inside though for the next left-hander. Finally gets the move done, but you have to think how long that took him, and how far ahead now Tomoki Yamanaka is, who's on that same strategy. Now here is Kravchenko, he's made a pit stop. You can see all the drivers on the tower graphic on the left-hand side of your screen with the 1 next to their name. That indicates that they have made their mandatory pit stop then in this race. They're going to be a bit quicker, and you can see that with Kravchenko, much more grip underneath with fresher soft compound tyres, and now 6th position as well. Nicely done there. Oh, Sternberg though, he's going to come out side by side here with Callum Jones. Hopefully this won't hold him up too much. I mean, he's going to be a lot quicker, you would imagine there, Sternberg. But Baptiste Beauvoir has also made his pit stop and could be ready to try and profit here on the inside of the Volkswagen Beetle. They're going to go side by side nearly. Oh, there's not a lot of room going through there. Callum Jones on the inside there. He's entitled to hold his line as he is. Here comes Sternberg down the inside then of Jones and through into 4th position. That's crucial there for Sternberg, and Beauvoir takes a join of the party as well as they come side by side now. So it's 4th place up for grabs here for Baptiste Beauvoir, and he's really doing everything he can to try and put that pressure onto Sternberg to try and hold off, to try and get himself through into 4th place here. There is no doubt that even if his driver's leaving anything on the table on this last lap, Yamanaka seemingly going to win it. Big dive there from Sternberg up the inside. This might be it. Kravchenko didn't expect that, I don't think. It was very late on the brakes. Now it's going to be a drag race up the hill. I think Sternberg's going to have it. It's going to be on the outside for the left-hander, but will be on the inside, most importantly, for this tight right coming up. Sweeps around the outside of Kravchenko. I think Sternberg there has got it done. Wait for it on the brakes. Yes, Sternberg up into P2. Kravchenko held on for as long as he could, but had to settle for P3 there. Very decisive move there from Roberto Sternberg. Great driving from the Volkswagen. Kravchenko's not done though. Sneaks a wheel up the inside. They run side by side through the left-hander. Sternberg now is going to be on the inside line. They're going to flick it right. Kravchenko's on the outside. Kravchenko's now ahead. Very aggressively chops the nose off of the Volkswagen as they come in towards the right-hander. This is Christmas come early for Yamanaka. He's 3.7 seconds up the road as it stands at the moment. You can see in the background as well, very close indeed. But look at this battle still for second as Sternberg has got the outside line. Now the inside line. He's got great corner speed there, but no room to try and use it. Kravchenko's doing a great job of holding on to 2nd position. They're coming down then in towards the final sector. Sternberg's on the inside. Kravchenko's wide, and Kravchenko loses out as Sternberg goes through into P2. Brilliant driving from these two. It could come down to the final sector at this stage. And look at in the background, Tapai's got the better of Baptiste Beauvoir also. Down in towards the final corner comes the race leader of Tomoki Yamanaka. What a brilliant, commanding, decisive drive it has been from the Toyota as Yamanaka comes over the line to win race 1 of the World Series Showdown in the Manufacturer Series. Roberto Sternberg comes home 2nd. Miroslav Kravchenko for Mazda comes home 3rd. Really close behind as well. Tapai and Beauvoir separated by just 1/10 of a second between them. What brilliant racing.